What's going on, everyone out there on YouTube land? This is SamProof coming to you, holding the mic to my shirt because I am not ready yet. It may not have actually. You may not have heard any of that. Hi guys, what's going on? I am live here on the YouTube. I was planning on having company as my producer slash co-producer Sean Humphreys was joining me. I have not heard from him. He may have fallen asleep. I don't know. He may appear randomly at some point. But what's going on, guys? How you doing? What does that do? Oh, that's what that does. All right, I'm going to run the intro for lack of other things to do just yet. Stand by. Then I can put the mic up my shirt. Oh, right. I forgot I had this screen with all these images on it on. That was a test screen. Great.
Well, we want proof, 'cause we want so badly to believe in you.
And back! What up, dudes and dudezettes? Dudezettes? I got no talking skills. I had some other lights I should be turning on, but whatevs. This seems bright enough. This is a really, really awesome camera angle. Nothing is good. What's going on, guys? Hey, what's up, dude? Pablo! Thank you for clarifying. Out of all the garbage gamers I know, that you're that one. What's up, man? How you been? Been a while. I'm glad somebody's here and I'm not just talking to myself. That makes this a lot better. I can't, hang on. I gotta see if my mic is actually on right. Is this pointing at me? Yeah, close enough. Thing always seems to point away from me. That's better. Touching it makes static. Great. Awesome. Oh, man. All right. Does this stretch far enough that I can... What's up, Thel? Thel T! Nice. Hey, hang on. It looks like someone's at my gate. Hang on, guys.
No, I appreciate that. I was already at another meeting.
And Sean's here. Put my mic back on now that I dropped it on the ground to make loud noises for everyone. I'm sure that's awesome. Let's see. So what's going on?
No, how you been?
Good, good.
Wow.
Oh,
Look,
man.
there's people.
Yeah. It's Garbage Gamer is one of my old-time stick-am buds. And then I'm not sure who Thel is. I could probably look this up. See if it's... Oh no, go guys! Don't go to another page. Holy crap. That could have been bad. I clicked on a person's name and it was like, you want me to load that? No, don't. Fucking A.
Don't go anywhere.
That's the one problem with Safari is it has no safety catch. It's like, yes, I will do that for you.
So true. So
Oh, man.
true. There's me. Hey. Oh,
Oh,
I'm not on.
well, you're there.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah,
I'm looking at that. That's
that's
a weird thing.
that's very laggy. I don't know if they're...
Is that even before I...
Oh, yeah. This is
I
before
got
I
it.
even... Oddly, this is before I even went live. What's up, Jacob? Thanks for subscribing, man. How you doing? I'm catching Sean up on some stuff. He's going to be helping me produce some shows. And
Learn it on the fly here.
I should give you a mic.
Sure.
Let's turn this down. I'm gonna mute everything for a minute, guys. Stand by.
Outside.
There we go. Getting fancy with the thing. Oh, I should turn you up, so you actually have. Give me a little.
Some da 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 da
Oh, looks
da.
good. All right, we got just. So the thing with this, aside from the fact that it might be actually this lagged, it's very possible, is that YouTube only sort of updates these in blocks.
Mm. It
So-
goes every like 4 minutes or whatever, and just
Yeah,
grabs
it's
whatever's
something
there.
stupid. I could actually probably pull this page up and we'd actually see it faster. Actually, I want to do this anyway to do some other things. So what are you guys all up to tonight out there while I'm showing Sean the ropes? Anybody having any fun? It's Monday night. You should all be asleep, ready to go to school, right? Okay.
Or yes,
Yeah.
at this point, depending on where they're from.
Yeah. Or in school already, if they're in, like, England. So I'm going to bring that up, but I just want to... Oh, actually, here, let's take a look at this. So this is what they're seeing if they're on my front page, which is relatively caught up, maybe. We'll see. Cool. But what I want to do is go to... I always forget where this is. Probably settings. Or not. Video manager. Channel settings. There's too many things called settings. Here we go. In video programming. So what this does is it puts a watermark there, and it puts like a relevant video in every video. So I have 375 videos. If anyone's on one of them, it'll be like, this is the video that's happening. You should check out because we're live. So I'm gonna put this here. So we may actually get some other people. The URL. Yeah, the ironic part about doing live streams is it's not integrated into any of the other stuff. So it's not one of those thumbnails that came up. And custom start time. Oh, right. It's to the video, not to the live stream that I'm doing right now. Duration, we'll go a minute. And bottom left. Yes. Do that. Great.
So now you're gonna have your video come up in the corner there.
Yeah. I mean, we won't see it,
No.
but it'll look like that. What's up, guys?
Oh, look.
That's funny. I'm on my own video, and there's an ad for MySpace, which seems ridiculous.
It seems ridiculous that MySpace is still alive, but
Yeah, that as well. I also can't actually type any comments in here, which is stupid, but whatever. There shouldn't be more than a 30-second lag in us responding to people. So, Pablo, I hope that mic fail is done. You should be able to hear us. If not, let me know. That doesn't need to be there.
hello.
Everything looks good. This is the input,
It's-
and then this is what goes out.
Okay, so my mic's working.
Yeah, and my mic's and both of our voices are relatively the same
The same kind of
softness.
monotone softness.
Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on?
It's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So but we're watching.
That's the broadcast
Yeah.
feed. This is more accurate. So if I do like this, 1, 2. This will be. Although this isn't really accurate because we're using up
some of the bandwidth.
some of that
coming
bandwidth
back.
in a way. Yeah. So they're probably going to see things before we see this.
Or that was when you went to go check the audio, and I snapped. Yeah. So it's
Right.
about 30 seconds off.
Yeah, 30 seconds to a minute, which is just kind of normal, especially for YouTube. Other sites seem to be a little better, but
Now, if we were not monitoring ourselves on YouTube, would that increase our signal strength going out?
probably.
Yeah.
I don't really know. How these things go.
But also, if you have other people
mean,
that are
I
on their
can-
laptops, that'll.
I can stop this feed so that I'm just getting sort of the comments. Like I paused that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have this on? I don't know. and then I'm not taking up bandwidth anymore else. And he says, oh, wow, actually this was faster on the back end side. So
Wow.
I guess I'll just close this for now. How is geek.com going?
Wow, that looks like a very core site.
Geek.com.
What is that, though? I mean, like, because it's like so...
Pablo, how would you describe geeks-e.com? I mean, it is what it sounds like, more or less. It's very online media related. I mean, it's a relatively small site for right now. They featured me when I was doing the whole Stickam thing. When Stickam died, I did a Indiegogo to try and raise money to buy it.
That's right,
which
I
was,
remember that.
you know, mostly a cry for help in the dark, but whatever. You know, it was a rally point, and we just tried to see what we could accomplish.
So 2 a.m., so he's on the East Coast? Is that where Pablo is?
Where is he? Oh yeah, 2 a.m. there. Yeah, where? Oh God, I don't remember where you are, dude. He'll tell us. So cool. What do you want to go over tonight?
Well, I think just try to figure out what our show is.
Okay.
And
Which thing did we want?
Video Fight Club?
Oh yeah, Video Fight Club. Which is
Or-
yeah. I talked to. So for you guys listening, we're gonna bring back an old property that I had done a couple seasons worth called Video Fight Club, where we take 2 sketch comedy videos every week, pit them against each other, and then everyone who watches votes for which video they think is better. One goes away, and the conquering video stays to fight another day against a new video the following week. Which I did on a very, very low budget of nothing with some really crappy graphics from Live Type. And some, I think I green screened in some explosions from whatever that free site is that everyone uses, with the 12 stock explosions you can get for
yes.
free, and then, not buy the ones that are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked to Chan and Tweety, and they're definitely a go for it.
Good.
They still have to talk to James Grace about it
Mhm.
and getting IO's approval. I was wrong. They're not on the main stage. They're at DCM,
Yeah, that's fine.
which is fine. Which actually makes me feel,
We have more
better, because we don't have to knock it out of the gate right away.
Mhm.
Although, oh man, now I'm just doing that. That's like a whole minute. This is about Geek. It's doing well. It's a website for everything geeky, where we can talk about what we love without being judged. And yes, I'm in Ohio. Oh, right, Ohio. Okay.
Shout out to Ohio.
Sweet, buddy. Yeah. So yeah, the one thing that they were like skeptical, curious about was like the sort of, we were saying we would try and play the audience against the internet audience. And they were like, what's the real motivation there? And I was like, I don't know, they're elitists about their comedy.
What do you mean, the motivation meaning?
Well, because we were going to go in and be like, last week, you guys voted for this. Let's see how the internet voted. Oh, they voted the other way. And then they were like, so what would be the final decision on that? Or is there a way to make it sort of a joint, thing? And I was like, well.
I think that the idea should be I was listening to something very interesting today. They were talking about how like all of these web series go to these festivals, and they basically, instead of play testing like networks will take their TV shows to Vegas and have them audience tested there
Right.
with the motion machines. They get to take them out to festivals and have them in front of a live audience to see what the real reaction is.
Sure.
And I think that idea of being in front of a live audience can give the sketch people something else, but we actually should give them a prize. 2 different things. If you take both okay, so let me ask you this.
Sure.
The Chan and Tweety show, they're just showing the videos and making
Just showing
snarky
videos.
comments. So there's no
I don't even know that they make that many snarky comments. I think they just kind of introduce things and let it go and
okay.
try and get through the show.
And so they're not there to they're not pitting any sketches against each other.
No, not at all. They were originally going to do something along those lines where they asked the audience for cat videos, and then they would, vote on their favorite cat video, and whoever had supplied them with that cat video won like a beer at the bar.
Okay.
But so far, they have yet to get a show started on time with like a 20-minute delay.
Okay.
So they've nixed that for the most part because it's just too hard to organize.
Okay.
And I honestly think that like us coming to them with a 10-minute prepared bit would be like, oh my God, that guy.
Yeah, it'll help them. It'll help them.
Because right now they're like so far behind in getting things running.
Mm-hmm.
I should have quit these things. I forgot whenever I restart my computer, they launch automatically. They probably don't take up much, but
anything to get us
anything.
So I think. Oh, there's my water. I think though on a very real level, there should be different. You get different things from the different audience.
Right.
And I like the toughest part about that is like if you have a traditional sketch cage match that's in front of a live audience, I think the sketch team comes back next week and presents their material.
Sure.
Or something new. And in this case, if there's a differing, it's almost like we're creating tributaries almost, win there but don't win there. There should be some scoring that the live audience gives. Like if you win the live audience and the broadcast audience, obviously you're going to win. But okay, so we don't even know how many votes we're going to necessarily be getting a week, but I'd say like, what if the live audience is worth the lump sum of however many people there are there? It's like an all or nothing thing, and they get that many votes. If 25 people show up, that's 25 more votes for.
Right, but what if it's 4 people in the audience? I mean, it's DCM. It could be that way.
Then they get 4 votes. I don't mean I feel it feels democratic then. And then it's not overly weighted, because that's the thing I was thinking is like what if we automatically give them 50 votes every single time? Then it's weighted too heavy for what that audience is.
I mean, should it just be like a percentage? Like the live audience is worth 33% of whatever it is.
Overall vote.
Yeah. I just don't want to have to do that math.
The math. I mean, we could definitely do the math. I don't mind the math part. I'll take care of the math. I'm just wondering what's going to be like fair and interesting, and also kind of compel both. Like I think one of the advantages to doing, let's say, a sketch cage match at I/O is it'll compel people to maybe come out to the show to kind of root for their favorite team, or bring their sketch team there to root for them to get more votes.
Yeah.
There's that aspect of it, and I also think that the other aspect of it is, it's engagement, and what we're trying to do is get the highest level of engagement for everybody as possible.
Right.
And if the engagement level is, if people sense that there's some kind of cheating or something is being done to kind of make people feel that the live audience skews things, I think that we put ourselves at a disadvantage to trying to have this as the strongest sketch cage match possible. Now, that being said,
right.
Do you think Jason Horton, if he's going to be the reigning champ, do we need to keep this?
There's only 3 people here.
Okay. Yeah.
I should do some social media promotion in a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Go finish your thought.
But so then is he bringing an audience with him? Is he there to defend his title? Is he making just a quick appearance at the end of the night to rally for something, or
like
is it
live?
Just,
at
come to I/O?
I don't know that we can get him to do that.
Yeah, especially on a weekly basis.
Especially on a weekly basis, but he's just like so hard to nail down in the first place. Like I have been trying to get him to sit down and do a podcast for about 3 weeks now, and every time it's like, let me get back to you the day before, and then no.
Yeah.
It's like I can't. I have an audition. Yeah. I'm that guy.
Well, no,
which
it's
is
good.
awesome.
It's good to be busy.
Yeah,
It's good
of
to be
course.
busy.
So yeah, I don't know that we can get him to do anything quite
On a regular
that committal.
basis, yeah.
It's got to be something along the lines of, at home, find 10 minutes, record a video, or Skype over to me, and I will record it for you.
Or let me yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a possibility. I don't know how technologically secure they are in there, but he could even come, FaceTime something live.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have a feeling IO doesn't have that ability.
Yeah, that's
but
what I was asking. I mean, if they have internet,
if they have internet, we can figure something
We can
out.
figure
We can
something
get
out.
him through like his Spreecast page or
Mm-hmm.
whatever live streaming thing he's getting promotional usage of that week.
And I think that the only reason I'm asking that question is because if this is about kind of generating accessibility for people and introducing them to new sketches and new sketch teams and kind of trying to build an audience for all these individual they should have the opportunity to explore it as much as possible.
Right.
They should have the opportunity to kind of not filibuster, but to campaign for themselves and
I have
yeah,
no problem with
yeah.
that. They can
it-
do that on their own YouTube channels and stuff. That's
Yeah.
fine. Real quick, hey Dave, what's going on? I assume you're my buddy from Kansas, Kentucky. Why did I say that? Sorry, Kentucky. From the October Road. The October Road. Not the talking one now.
Wow, this YouTube dealio is different. What do you mean by that?
Compared to like Stickam and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
What would you say the primary differences between YouTube and Stickam?
Oh, well, Stickam had a chat room as opposed to a comment thread, which this basically is.
October
Yep,
Road.
he is Dave from October Road, who gave us our zombie topic of the week for Sunday on PGZ. You'll have to go find that one. It's the one with the... what did we play? Smash Up. But yeah, aside from the very different chat room, it had 6 guest slots. So that up to 6 other people could be on cam from their home.
Oh, wow.
And they were one of the few live streaming companies that really did that sort of format. There's a couple that do something along those lines, but their thing was much more along the lines of a dinner party online, where you had a host and then other people there who were voices. Whereas a lot of these other live streaming places are strictly like an I am God format of like I am the thing, you will watch and listen to me. There's no one else can really interact.
Yeah.
It's very one-sided, which I kind of hate about this, but it's right now the best platform we've got going because I'm established here to a point. What I was going to say is, and then the ones that aren't just one video, like Spreecast lets you do 4 people at one time, and Tiny Chat I think does 12. Those run the gambit of being like a weird sort of chaotic panel discussion to just like party line crazy. And even Google Hangouts, I feel, kind of runs that party line feel where it's just like, I'm the loudest, so I'm the one you're hearing, because it'll just pick that person and be like, this is the one you hear.
Oh, wow, because it's automated.
Yeah, I don't like Google Hangout at all. I don't get it quite as much as all the other things.
Yeah.
Let me do a quick social media prompts. Welcome to the room, Dave. I'm glad you're here. Where the hell's Shane? All right. What is the... Oh, I still have it copy-pasted, don't I?
Oh, wow. Ah.
Yeah.
It automatically sends it to all of them.
Yeah, it's the free one, so I can only do 5 accounts. Otherwise, I would probably have this thing filled up to about here. I have a lot of different projects that I've started at some point. We'll do Facebook as well. How's our volume, guys? Are we peaking or are we a little soft? And again, I apologize about the Kansas thing. It is, 11:30. and a day ago I was up at 6 a.m., so I'm still reeling from that.
Yeah, so I think that they're right. I think that they're
Right.
I think they're onto something, because I mean, besides the fact that we're giving them a block of 10 minutes worth of programming,
Sure.
which
Yeah.
might be helpful for them.
That's
What what do they get out of it? And I think the one thing that
Well, I mean, I think the biggest thing they're really going to get out of it is like promotion of their brand.
yeah, and I actually think that the thing that I think that it should literally be that no matter how the audience votes, it's an
Right.
all or nothing thing. So even if it's a squeaker at the live audience, I think that the video gets everybody. If there's 25 people there, they get all 25 people, even if only 15 voted for them. Because then there's a it's almost like the what do they call that? Not the gerrymandering, but the electoral college.
Sure.
Where the people that come out to see it can actually have a larger sway over the people that vote online.
Right.
We're kind of rewarding them
Yeah.
by giving them that opportunity, but it's not swaying it that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 2-1 or something like that.
Yeah, but then also I'm thinking, like, what else is there? Is there a prize that they can get for winning it in the room?
For the sketch teams?
Yeah.
I don't know that we really need to do that.
Okay. No, I'm just asking the question.
Because, I mean, I don't want to build it up to a thing where it has to stay local. I want to do the local thing
Yeah.
so that we can have access to the sketch teams for the beginning and, see how hard it is to actually get them to commit to, like, coming in and talking shit and, promoting their own stuff and whatnot. But I don't know that we should build up a format that, we can't let Dave in Kansas, Kentucky.
Now I don't know.
That we can't let October Road join in or something like that. I knew that time what I was saying. I'm good. The volume is spot on. A friend of mine, gets a live stream. Oh yeah, Google Hangout is good for close friends. Yeah, that makes sense. Gets on live stream, gets a hangout going, gets himself. Right. I tried to try live stream once or twice, and I just couldn't even find the stuff on their website. It was just like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I think live stream is also kind of one of those things where it's good if you're doing a small, limited audience or, just friends and family kind of thing. Or you've got an established brand/website that you can just embed that thing on, but they have no community there. So it's like, if you want to use that, like Stickam had a giant community and you could go live being no one and still 3 people would find you,
Well, and who owns the Stickam software or their platform?
So it's a Japanese company, and it's so basically the deal with it is like their asking price for the company was $5 million,
Wow.
which is completely crazy. It may be worth $1 million, although at this point it probably isn't even worth that because they don't get any traffic anymore. But name brand alone, sure. But from what I've heard from the people that I have contacts with that used to work at Stickam, he was not interested in selling just the software. He's not interested in selling just the domain name. And legally, he can't sell the community by itself. So it has to be all of it or nothing. So yeah.
So is anybody using it, or just is?
Oh, it's dead. He closed it.
Wow.
Like they at the beginning of February. That's when that all happened. Yeah, beginning of February. They said there's 30 days, and then we're gonna cut the site. Live feeds will end, and then Yeah, they just turned off all of the abilities to live stream, took down all the profiles, and there's just like one page that says, sorry, we're gone.
Wow.
Yep. And it happened super fast.
He must have other business ventures. To,
Yeah, he's in some kind of porn or something like that,
Oh.
Japanese porn.
Yeah, so-
But he also owns Stickam.Japan or .jp, which apparently is still going. And there was a Stickam China, which I think also got pulled. I'm not sure.
and how many users are on Stickam?
The Stickam.com, it was either it was 9 million.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know how many of those were active accounts and
Yeah.
how many were dead accounts, but
But still.
yeah,
that's
you could run a stream on the front page for an hour and get 30,000 views.
Oh, we'll get back to the sketch. Yeah, that's actually what we're here for. I'm just talking about Stickam just to get an overview of what was missing.
There's a slight lag here, so we'll probably jump back and forth on these two topics. But our main topic is I'm bringing back Video Fight Club, which I believe October Road was on. I think you guys had a video, if not two videos, go through it that first time around. But Video Fight Club, again, was something I ran for 2 or 3 seasons where we would literally take sketch videos submitted by YouTubers and pit them against each other for a week, and the internet would vote, and then the winner would come back to face off against a different video. And we're going to do it. We're going to bring it back. We're going to do it on a larger scale. We're trying to team up with a local LA theater and a very large website.
Yeah, and to try to make it, our model right now is kind of King of the Mountain, where you have to knock the king, the guy with the,
Yeah, since we're coming back with no, previous champion, we're going to select somebody who is a known YouTuber, who has a good, like some decent sketch videos and a good following, and the object will be to knock him off his pedestal, and we'll see what team can do it, because I'm sure someone can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if they're promoting themselves. I mean, the truth of the matter is, if this other guy's audience shows up, you'll get the opportunity.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody with 100,000 subscribers, is that opponent, and he puts that word out, 1% of them go on to check you out. That's still a shit ton, right?
We're hoping that the having a big old tanker in the water will bring all the other boats up.
Yeah, we want
to help everybody
to help the little guy.
Yeah, get a little more audience and a little more exposure.
Yeah,
and really, try to find some interesting sketches out there. Try to see what is kind of in the back alleys of the internet world,
the interwebs.
Yeah,
sure.
for sketches and scripted stuff out there, because I think, there's so many cat videos.
Yeah, it's gotten weird. Yeah, I've been doing this. If anyone hasn't checked out my Facebook page, the link's in the description of this. I've been doing this new raffle, which is along the same feel of get the little guy seen. Where right now it's every 2 weeks, but every 2 weeks I'm going to select a winner, and that winner will get promoted on my Facebook page. They'll get the Box for Box featured channel video on my YouTube channel. I'll do a video with a shout out to you and kind of give everyone a brief on your channel and all that stuff. So it's that sort of feel. There was because of this, I've been talking to a lot of people about the difference between 2006 YouTube and 7 years later. And, there was a point where maybe there were 1,000 of us actively vlogging and making videos, where we were the face of those videos, and we all knew each other.
Wow.
And now it is just so super saturated that you're lucky to find anyone. It's, it's such a crapshoot. And also, there were no celebrities on back then. It was just normal dudes and dudettes.
Well, and how's VPN changing and Jash changing the landscape?
I don't even know at this point. Cool. Thanks, Dave. There will definitely be a place for October Road and Video Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's also, I think that the problem with like kind of randomly or having videos out in the world that are not curated, there's just such a glut out there, and if we have the opportunity to help clear some of the rubble, I think that'll help a lot of people out. I think it'll also help people focus on bringing higher quality stuff.
Right.
Because let's say if you get chosen and you move to the next week, there might be an opportunity to make another video, especially if you target kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of opportunity here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually one of the other changes that we're making from the first one. In the first one, you entered one video, and that video stuck around as long as it could. So if it made it 6 weeks, you were still seeing, the Dolphin Echo video, which lasted for a while. But in this one, it's the sketch team itself that is moving forward, so they can choose to
produce something new,
yeah.
submit something new, or see if the old sketch does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think that is the kind of the key, because I think with sketch and comedy, it's not the same thing as music, where people can listen to the same music or the same song over and over again. I think that the idea behind sketch and comedy is it constantly has to be refreshed.
Sure.
That sucks to say, because that's now we've got to make another video. But
Yeah.
That's your calling. That's your calling card. What else?
Yeah, I wonder if we should open it up to, it can be any video you've made within a month of, this thing. Because otherwise, like scrambling to put a video together in a week.
I would say any video they have.
Of their
Right,
entire
of
catalog?
their entire catalog, because in that way they get to. It's almost like you're playing cards.
Right,
It's like,
here's an oldie
bam,
buddy goodie.
Let's see how this one does. I mean, and
Sure.
always the gamble is, you may be introducing it to a new audience, but always the gamble is that the idea might be stale, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Right. You're probably not going to do your Monica Lewinsky sketch.
Yeah.
Probably.
But if it kills, if it's a universal Monica Lewinsky sketch, yeah, then it's then. But and I also think one of the powers of sketch is to be able to respond to the news, to respond to what's happening,
and all that. Yeah.
And so that could be an awesome forum for that.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I think you're right. I think that is the direction to go. What else do we need to discuss? Well, and there's a prize.
The prize is promotion. I mean, although just by being involved, there's a good amount of promotion, because like I said, I don't know that I can actually name
divulge what it is, but
things, but your sketch will be played in front of a live theater audience in a local Hollywood theater, as long as everything goes appropriately, and then also featured on a very prominent website as soon as I get the go-ahead from them. So, I mean, that should be worth several thousand views in itself.
Now, so Dave obviously makes sketch.
Yeah.
Does
Dallin,
Pablo?
what's up? Pablo makes like game review and stuff. I think he probably does some other stuff, but that's what I know him from is game review videos. And then Dallin's just a hard ass.
But obviously he has some good Monica Lewinsky bits.
Apparently he does. No, he's awesome.
I mean, really, here's the thing. I think the classic Monica Lewinsky sketch is actually her butthole is the star of the sketch.
Oh God.
Yeah, right. She's smoking. She's talking about Bill, such a slob. I don't know what it is. Hey, you brought up Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, that's weird.
I didn't have to go there. I don't know. Did you read the transcript?
No.
Yeah, some nasty stuff.
Oh God.
Bill Clinton is a naughty, naughty boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do not.
Yes.
You guys have any idea when this will begin? I have maybe 2 weeks
2 weeks. Yeah.
at the earliest.
Mid-May.
Yeah, maybe a little later than that. I because of the theater, there's a show we want to specifically team up with, which happens Thursday nights.
What time's the show?
Probably 10.
Okay.
I'm not sure. 10 or 10:30, I think, because there's a class before them, which is half the reason they're late.
That's my class.
Oh, really?
I'm in that
well,
class.
get your damn class out earlier. That's funny. And then
my world's all coming together.
yeah. Well, good. Then you'll be around.
Be there.
We can both do this. But I have, speaking of classes, birthing classes Thursday nights for another 2 weeks. So if we are teaming up with this, then I can't do it. Oh, so I guess that would actually be 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So 3 Thursdays from now.
Yeah.
Or it would be actually, we'd probably start it that Monday.
Yeah. Started that
So-
Monday, and then the week would peak at that Thursday show, and then we kind of start have our results show on the Friday.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, three-ish weeks.
Last week of May, probably.
Yeah, which is good because I probably have a shit ton of planning from my birthday's coming up too.
Are you a Gemini?
Yep.
Yes, Geminis unite.
Oh right, on what's your birthday?
The 22nd.
Oh no way, that was my ex-girlfriend's. 24th.
Yes.
And then Art is the 30th.
Look at that. We're all these creepy Geminis.
Yeah, we're not to be trusted. We use our hands. What?
She never exhales, just smoke blowing out of her ass as she smokes and bitches.
Yeah.
I love it. I want to see it now.
Ew.
No, it's going to be animated. It's not going to be
No,
like...
that's worse. Not really. Not really worse at all.
That's really funny, Dallin.
Ha! I missed it.
But
That was a bug, I swear.
yeah, that's a good question. When are we going to start? So I think that probably last week of May will be our first run.
Yeah.
We'll probably be asking for submissions
Soon.
and yeah, we're just gonna try to put this YouTuber, this rock star YouTuber, in place. Get his kind of permission to use his stuff, even and if make some videos to talk some smack.
Yeah.
Easy enough. We don't need to reinvent the wheel here.
Why are we skipping? Is the video skipping on your side as well, guys? Or is it just some weird thing that's happening on us? We don't even need to really see this, but it is good for troubleshooting, I guess. No, whatever, I'll leave it.
Mm-hmm.
We're only... Wait, what is this? We've been talking about getting the band back together. Yeah, I've been hearing that since, like, January. This might be the spark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are doing a Google Hangout at the same time? Nice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so we're only actually streaming at 480. Because I found that with... that at 720 it gets more like robot-y. Even though we're plugged in. I don't know why. There might be a setting or something. Yeah. Plus, we're only, like... Google's Tech Talk, guys. YouTube's live streaming software suggests that you have 2 separate computers, one running to the primary server and one running to the backup server. You can actually have this do both, primary and backup, but that takes up twice the amount of bandwidth.
Yeah.
So I don't.
But
I don't ever do that.
Even if you had a secondary computer going to,
it would still take up
twice as.
But that would also take a processing speed.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know. I just never do it. Which could be why it's skipping. We might want to try one day. Not
do a test.
Yeah, do both. But I feel like I don't know. It won't be
Pretty
good.
fluid here.
All right. Well, that's good. I mean, it was mostly very fluid, and then just once or twice I saw a blip where I was like, "Oh, something's in the matrix." Just then. It was like, I don't know.
So October Road is their sketch group, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I will take a look next time I get in front of my internets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prize get people out there. It'll, we're gonna try to go live every single night,
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Or maybe just Monday, Wednesday, Friday for starters.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, because Thursday nights we're going to be doing the live
there.
thing.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the question is,
I wonder if we can go live from there.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Then everybody that is having their sketch put up will have.
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I would love that. But also, I think James would love that.
It's possible.
Because it gets.
And they clearly have the internet there because they're pulling those videos.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. We'll see.
So.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I mean, and then the altar hosts, Ryan and Chan, get some more Facebook time or YouTube time. Yeah.
For sure. And that would tie in all our other properties.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that really. So
well, of course, just like all web shows, if the class goes late, then
yeah, we'll have to see what else they do because I know they do live stream Podcrash from there, and I don't know what night that's on.
I don't think it's regular. I think it's like once a month.
Oh, is it only once a month?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday will be set up the live stream at
the theater.
Yeah. And then Monday will be introduce the.
Yeah, Monday's introduce the video. Wednesday's kind of a check-in where we would probably get the clips from the the interview clips of
interview clips and then read some of the comments about about the videos
and see where the voting's at. Thursday we do the theater thing, and Friday would be the results. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
There you go.
Get 4 hours of original entertainment every night or every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to make this as bulletproof as possible. So
right.
I'm just trying to think around it. And then, if we could get people to come in for interviews, great. If not, if they just submit smack talking videos.
I think it's probably going to be easier to just have them submit smack talking videos.
Yeah.
Just because, we get that format down for when we do people like October Road who clearly can't make it to the studio in Los Angeles. But
they could do a Skype.
I've had limited success with that.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like we need a hardware solution essentially, or we need a second computer that's taking care of it and patching that in through the first computer. Possibly. Well, we can run experiments with it. But yeah,
I think the smack talking videos are obviously important, but I also think that that having people be able to interact live, whether here or over, whatever Skype or whatever it is, so that it's like it becomes more WWF.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. I wonder if it would be a weird bias if somebody actually appears live in the studio opposed to somebody that appears on Skype. I just feel like maybe there would be some weird bias to that because we'd obviously be probably interacting with them, and that might seem weird. But
I think that's a good thing because then it's like, then I think it raises the stakes, raises people's commitment and what's the word I'm looking for? Engagement.
Sure.
Yeah. And maybe October Road decides to make the Mecca out here at some point. That would be amazing. But
you spend $4,000 to fly out to LA to win Video Fight Club.
But eventually, people are going to have to come out here anyways.
Sure.
If they really want to, be in the game.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so.
What else?
What else? There's a prize. We got the show.
Yeah.
Maybe we ask people to start submitting videos to you.
Sure. I need to do some. I want to create a form to get all the legal aspects covered. So there's one concise. This is what we need from you. thing. So yes, we want you to submit videos, but hold off. Wait, watch my my YouTube video, my YouTube page. Hey, what's up, What's up, Skin Slip? Doing good. How you doing? So yeah, don't send me any videos just yet.
Okay.
Wait, watch my YouTube and my Facebook. There will be updates. I will try and get something up in the next week.
And then maybe it'll be, and then what it'll do, we'll just set dates when we're taking submissions.
Sure.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
You know, it'll come in between, you know, May 10th and May 15th, and if you can get your submission in that period of time, you're good to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a prize. We got the weekly showdown. I guess any feedback that you guys think that we need to hear?
Yeah, as a sketch team, Dave, let me put this out to you. This is how this would work. We'll have basically a there'll be like a website form, and you know, you guys fill that out and send in your video, and then the way the actual show would work is like I introduce the videos, we play the video, or maybe just a clip based on time. I don't know. I think it should be all very formatted. So you know, if it's a longer video, we might only play a portion of it. Then we introduce the second video, play that, and we go from there. I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah. But so the counterpart to that is then on this other website, which gets quite a bit of traffic, would be that live stream archive, and then the actual videos so that you can watch them in full resolution, full screen, because we're only going to be able to live stream at 480. So, you know, it's not HD, it'll cut it down. So you'll get that video embedded on another site that actually gets a lot, and if people want to see it again at better quality, they can. All the members of Geek are flowing in. Oh, right, because that's Brandon. I knew that. Very cool. Because your Google Hangout crashed. How many people were in that? So yeah, as a sketch team, Dave, does that sound appealing? And is there anything else you would want from that, or anything that sounds weird about that? Like, well, and then on I guess on Wednesday we would do our review show, and then the teams would have the option to, however we do this, either by video clip or Skype or something, like basically, how are you wording
Talk
that?
smack.
Talk smack to the other people.
Or encourage your audience to vote. Whatever it takes, you know, either talking smack about the other video or getting people on board, make sure they vote. Maybe you're even sending secret messages about how, you know, people can, they'll get something out of voting for you. I don't know, you know.
Sure.
Maybe you can bribe people.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
As long as you're the
It's
one
on your
bribing.
side. Yeah,
It's on you. Yeah, it's not. We're
guys.
not involved in that. I had just thought of something and now I forgot, which was, as far as the actual the way the voting process works, for the time being, I think the way we're gonna try and do it is via like a Poll Daddy poll. So it's basically an embedded poll that would go on the article on that website. As opposed to, in the past, we used to do just like viewer comments, like you would just leave comments on the YouTube. But I feel like this day and age, it's too easy to cheat that.
Yeah, we want it as fair as possible.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a better voting system out there than Poll Daddy, especially one that's free, but I think that's the way to go. We're still in our Google Hangout. Garbage was the one who crashed out. Gotcha. Cool. Well, can you do a Google Hangout on top of a YouTube live stream? I mean, I got to imagine you can. I just have no idea what that would look like. I wonder if we can do that.
Do it
Like have somebody else do it, I guess. But we would never be able to hear them unless we were the ones running it. That seems like a pain in the ass.
I don't even know. I'm not
I've never run a Google Hangout because they just look so silly to me.
what's
SPTV.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say my password out loud. Well, you got. Oh, actually, there is a reason not to do that.
Yes. Oh,
They would probably figure that out. It probably just needs a second to acknowledge that it's there.
Hangouts, Google.
Fit. He's doing it.
Start a Hangout. I can never remember my fucking Google login.
Really? You don't use Google as your
No.
Gmail?
No.
As your mail? What do you use?
I
Oh, you're
use-
on at me or
At
something.
me, yeah.
And then I have another one on my email list. Do they just forward into each other? Whatever the other one
yeah,
is?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I get them all on iMail. Ugh. I wish there was a service that would here nerds, geeks, a service that will help me recover all of my Google identities.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
should be a like a USB drive that remembers all of your security information, but is also thumbprint
Yes.
reader, so
Yeah.
nobody else can activate it,
Absolutely.
and you just carry it with you. That would be perfect.
You start a Hangout and you can make it stream to YouTube. You should
But what
be
if
able to just
I-
be in the Hangout?
I don't know.
We'll work on it
Whatever.
later. No. Your password was changed 4 months ago.
Dun dun dun. I never saw if Dave responded. No, it doesn't look like he did. Maybe he's not here anymore. That is one of the other differences between the YouTube Live and every other thing that does live streaming, is you can actually see who's currently watching you in everything else but YouTube,
Wow.
which kind of sucks.
How you
What's
doing,
up,
Custom
bro?
Grow? Custom Grow, sorry.
Hang on. Hang on. I mean, you can see, oh, there's 4 people, but you have no idea who it is. You have to just guess. Oh, based on the last comments, it's probably this,
Yeah.
and this.
Yep.
And that one guy without his pants. It's
There's a lot of guys without pants out in the
a
internet.
sad, sad world.
It is. It is. So should we wrap up?
Yeah, I guess.
Just solid out.
Now that Custom Grows here. Sorry. All right, well, cool. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. And if you have thoughts about Video Fight Club, if you make sketch comedy videos, leave a comment. Hell, leave a video response with your favorite video. And if we like it, once we get everything in order, I'll tell you to submit it. Should be a checkbox. Blah blah blah. Gonna need some kind of wizard and a 3-legged virgin. Sweet. Weird.
No, he's talking about your USB thumbprint
Oh, okay.
idea. Yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Cool. And oh yeah, let's do this here. For everyone else, nope. There's this one. Nope. Yes. While you're here, go check out the my featured YouTuber contest. If you are a YouTuber actively making videos, I'm doing a raffle every 2 weeks for the time being. Maybe eventually I'll do it every week, in which I feature you on my YouTube channel in the feature channel box area. I'll make a video with a shout out about your channel, and you'll be featured on the raffle page in the future with a task that goes to either your Facebook or Twitter and some other junk that I probably have forgotten. So there's that. All right, cool guys. We will catch you later. And if I've found the time to do this, these green boxes will become annotations where you can click to see other live streams and/or videos. Night.
And what does the bitmap go to?
That goes to the contest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we can stop this here.
I love how it's